Welcome to 21st Century Competencies in Action, Planning Instruction for 21st Century Learners. In this video series, you'll see examples of learning activities facilitated by teachers in Washoe County School District that help our students develop the competencies they will need to be college and career ready in the 21st century, and demonstrate mastery of the content and skills articulated in the Nevada Academic Content Standards. Based on a 3-year global research study into innovative teaching and learning conducted by Microsoft Partners in Learning, Washoe County School District has adopted a framework that includes 6 dimensions of 21st century learning: collaboration, knowledge construction, real-world problem solving and innovation, the use of technology for learning, self-regulation, and skilled communication. This video focuses on the 21st century learning dimension of self-regulation. Students are regulating themselves when they are engaged in long-term activities in which they have some control over the planning of their work and the process of carrying out the work, and have the opportunity to improve their work over multiple iterations. The self-regulation elevator identifies 3 21st century competencies. As you watch the video, be on the lookout for examples of students engaging in long-term activities where students have clear learning goals and success criteria, planning and carrying out their own work with the learning goals and success criteria in mind and monitoring their progress, and having the opportunity to obtain meaningful feedback that allows them to revise, adjust, and improve their work prior to submitting or finalizing it.
Please bring your folder to the carpet. Okay, I have my writing folder here too. Remember yesterday, where's my little guy? We were working in our little composition books. Can you get those out? And we had brainstormed some ideas of some opinions that we had about things. And remember, I wrote down that my husband is the best. I think The Sound of Music is the best movie musical. That Derby is the smartest cat. And remember, that's the one that I decided I was going to write more about. So last night, I was studying Derby a little bit more to see if he really was the smartest cat. And I still think he is. And we also brainstormed some reasons for our opinion. And one of mine was, remember I told you that he knows how to play fetch. So last night I got a hair tie and I was throwing it over and he was running and grabbing it, picking it up with his mouth and bringing it to me because he knows how to play fetch even though he's a cat. And remember I also told you that he knows how to say hello? Yeah. Well, it might be just a meow, but it sounds like hello to me when I walk into the room. And he, yes, Eddie.
Does it sound like this? Meow.
Sort of, yes. And then I wrote down a couple other reasons why I think Derby is the smartest cat. Now, yesterday you wrote down some of your reasons for your opinion. So right now I would like you to share with a shoulder partner or partners what your opinion is and a few ideas. Can you two partner up together? Eddie, can you join this group of girls here? Or join Aldrin? Johan, you're talking to Amethyst, please. In 3, 2, 1. Thank you for putting your eyes back on me. All right. Some of us do not have all 5 reasons, or maybe some of us thought about it over last night, like I thought about Derby, and we've maybe thought of some more reasons. Can you look at your rubric, please, that we taped inside? Marco, can I hold this up for a moment? See how Marco's is taped inside here? And remember that we're looking at the first column, which is the opinion column, and I wrote those things on here too. So one of the things is to introduce the topic. and then state an opinion. have reasons that support your opinion. How many are we shooting for? 5. We're shooting for 5. Can you have more than 5? Yes. Can you have less than 5?
No.
Probably not. Not for a really strong opinion piece. So for the next 5 minutes, I would like you to have the opportunity to go back to your seats or somewhere in the room where you feel comfortable, and to either add more reasons, or if you've decided, you know, I really don't want to write about that, I've changed my mind and I want to write about something else, you'll have a chance to do that, okay? We're still, may I see this? We're still working in our composition books. We're still listing our reasons, okay? If you need to change topic because you don't have enough reasons or you've changed your mind, you may do that. Are there any questions about what we're doing? It's 5 minutes. You may sit anywhere in the room that you are comfortable. If you prefer to be at your desk, you may do that. Ready, break.
I'm going to the library.
He listed like Lego guys or the bikes. Okay. Something that usually
Can you please come back and join me? If you're sitting in a chair, just leave it there. And I'd like you looking at your rubric again. Eddie is ready. Diana is ready, looking at your rubric. Okay, so we said that opinion pieces introduce the topic, state an opinion. There are reasons that support your opinion. That's the part we just worked on, yes? They use linking words to connect opinions and reasons. And they have a concluding statement or section. When we talk about use linking words to connect opinions and reasons, which of the writing traits are we talking about? We're talking about use linking words. Which of the writing traits are we talking about?
Wait, what? Interesting.
What do you think, Lala? She says word choice. Do you guys agree? Let's look at the definition of word choice. Good describing words. What is the movement for word choice? How do we show word choice? We're picking the right words. All right. How about when we talk about has a concluding statement or section? That's like the end of the piece of writing. So which writing trait are we talking about when we talk about a concluding statement or section? I'd like to see a lot more hands up. Go ahead and take a look at the writing traits. Which one would be that? What do you think, Megan?
Beginning, middle, and end.
And which writing trait is that?
Organization.
Organization. And how do we show organization with our bodies? 1, 2, 3. We said beginning, middle, end. Good job. All right, well, I was going to hunt down an opinion book, but I couldn't find one, so I wrote one about betta fish. Betta fish are the best pet by Mrs. Beebe.
Hey, my dad's thinking about getting me a pet.
You can purchase betta fish from your local pet store. They're easy to get and are not too expensive. These colorful fish are easy to take care of. There are lots of books and websites to help you keep healthy and happy betta fish at home. Betta fish are the best pets for many reasons. They are pretty and fun to look at. They are also relaxing to watch after a busy day. Do you think that this piece of writing, did I introduce the topic?
Yeah.
What is the topic of this piece of writing?
Fish.
Betta fish. Did I state an opinion? What was my opinion, do you think? What is my opinion, Alex?
Betta fish are the best.
Yeah. Are there reasons that support my opinion in here? Yes. Did I use linking words to connect opinions and reasons?
Yes.
I'm not sure if I did a great job of that. We would have to look through each page to figure that out. But do I have a concluding statement or section? Yes, I do have that. So today you are going to start your writing about your opinion piece. We're going to write for about 10 minutes, come back and have a check-in to see how we're doing, and then have a few more minutes to write and share. Please take all of your materials back to your desks.
And put our chairs away.
I will bring you paper to write on. You know what? Just leave the chairs right where they are because we want to make this speedy. You take one and pass the stack. So what is your first sentence going to say?
Jets are cool.
Is that the first opinion or is that the first reason you have?
Well, jets fly around the world.
Oh, that's a fact, isn't it? But what is your opinion about jets? Why did you decide to write about them?
Because they're my favorite place.
I think you should write that. That's a great first sentence. Perfect. And so what happens at the end of a sentence? Okay. Now, I saw in your book that you have a great list of reasons. And so it's time to start writing down those reasons. Okay? All right. In complete sentences with capitals and punctuation. Yes? Marco, I have from yesterday, let's see, that you were writing about your teachers, yes? And you were able, oh wow, check that out, to generate a big long list about your teachers. So when we move on to this paper, we are not just listing the things again. We're going to be writing sentences all the way across, okay? And the reason I'll know it's a new idea is because it has a period and the next sentence starts with a capital letter, okay? So we don't have to erase what we're doing here, but can we change from here and write all the way across? Okay. Please bring just your piece of writing with you. Gracie, can you be a good example for us of how we sit on the floor ready to go? I'm going to be working right up here. Nice job. Nice job. Okay, remember that I was writing about Derby is the smartest cat. And I wrote the word opinion up here at the top of my page just so I could remember what this piece was about. You don't have to do that, but it might help you. So using my list of things about Derby, I began my piece of writing. My cat Derby is the smartest cat I have ever known. I think Derby is super smart because he knows how to play fetch like a dog. So many of you, as I was walking around, you may have just been writing your list, and now is the time to kind of stretch those ideas out and tell your readers more about your ideas. For instance, Eileen, may I share what we talked about? Eileen's brother likes to scare her at night. Now, she could just write down, my brother likes to scare me, and that would be interesting. But wouldn't it be more interesting if Eileen told you, my brother likes to scare me at night. He puts on a mask and hides behind things and jumps out at me. Now, does that make a picture in your head? Yeah, it does for me too. So when Eileen was telling me that, I said, wow, Eileen, I bet your readers would really like to hear more about that. More than just my brother scares me. Michelle, come on in and sit down. So, as you head back to your seats, I want you to think about stretching those ideas a little bit more. So now I could have just written that straight from my list. He tries to open the doorknobs. But that's not really very interesting, is it? Weird, but maybe not so interesting. So instead I wrote, Derby tries to open our front door. I have seen him reach up and try to twist the knob with his front paws. I sure am glad he doesn't really get it open. Any questions about what we're doing? We're stretching those ideas a little bit. Show me a couple places in this room that might help you choose words to stretch. Oh, fantastic. What is over here? What is this? The interesting word wall. Any place else? The door. High frequency words. Maybe the math word wall. The verbs, yes. And all around, right? Yeah, we have posters all around. So I've only seen one person today using the word wall, and that was Johan. Excellent job. Make sure you're using those words. That's why they're there. We're going to be writing for about another, I'm going to say 7 minutes, and then we're going to have a chance to come back and share. Ready, break.